We are starting a new topic, conjunctions. Let's see what it is. So you must have seen these words in the sentences and paragraphs you have read till now. So these are the words because, when, so, but, and, then, since, and, yet, because, for, but, until, however. So let us see what are these. Also, you can see over here, these are called conjunctions. Let's understand what are conjunctions. So conjunctions, let's see what are these. Conjunctions, a word that is used for joining other words, phrases, or sentences. So conjunctions are the words that are used to join two or more words or phrases or sentences. So the most commonly used conjunctions that we use in almost all the sentences are and, or, and but. So let's read the following sentences. It says, look at Dia and Sia. So if you remove this and from here, let's say if we delete this word and from here, now read the sentence, look at Dia Sia. So you won't be able to understand the meaning of this sentence if we, erase the conjunctions from it. So it's used to connect or join two words. Here, these two names, they are connected by the word and this and is a conjunction. So it, and after joining these two words, these two names, we are able to identify the meaning of the sentence, which is we have to look at Dia and we have to look at Sia. So instead of saying it in two sentences, that look at Dia and look at Sia, we have combined the sentence into one, and we have joined these two names with the word and that is why and is the conjunctions. Conjunctions are the words that join two or more words or phrases or sentences. Let's say next. Next is, we went to Nainital and had a great time. If we remove this and from here, then the sentences will be, we went to Nainital, and the second sentence, this would be the first sentence, and the second would be, we had great time. So if we are, if we are talking it in we have started that we went to Nainital, we had a great time there, we did this, we did that. So instead of saying we again and again, or starting the line from only one word again and again, we we join the two sentences using conjunctions, using the words that join. So these two sentences, we went to Nainital, and the second sentence, we had a great time. We have joined these two sentences with the word and, because and is joining these two sentences, it's the conjunction. So we went to Nainital and had a great time. So when we went to Nainital, we had a great time. So that's how these two sentences are joined together by and. Next, it says, Tia will not go to school tomorrow because she is not well. Now, these are two sentences. Tia will not go to school tomorrow. The second sentence is, she is not well. And because uh, uh, they are saying that Tia is not well, and that's why she is not well, and this is the reason she is not going to school. So we are connecting these two words together by because, by using the word because. So because tells us the reason कि why she is not going to school. She is not going to school because she is not well. So it's giving the reason. जैसे होता है ना कि it's answering why. ठीक है, Tia will not go to school. Why always answers the question, always answers in reason, है ना, reason बताता है कि क्यों नहीं जाएगी स्कूल टिया, इसलिए नहीं जाएगी because she is not well, she is sick, she is ill. So these two sentences, they are joined by because. Next it says Tanu is short but Ria is tall. So now but is connecting these two sentences, joining these two sentences, where it says first girl, her name is Tanu and she is short, but Ria on the other hand, she is tall. So but is also a joining word. It's also a conjunctions. Also conjunctions you can say because they are joining two words or two sentences. So they are called joining words. As in nouns are called naming words, adjectives are called describing words. Similarly, conjunctions are called joining words because they join. So we were talking about but. So but tells us opposite things. If you can see, short is the opposite of tall, right? So now, when two sentences are connected, but both of them have different meanings, opposite meanings, we use but in those sentences. Next, it says he lost the match although he worked very hard. Although means he worked very hard, and even after working very hard, he lost the game. So it is like you did something very sincerely, but still you lost. But still you couldn't pass the test or anything. So although is also joining these two sentences. First is he lost the match, and what was the and he lost the match. If we had to write a reason he lost the match because he was ill, or because he didn't came on time, because the weather was not good, so that would be the reason. In that case we apply because. And although is placed when we are saying that he lost the match. Although means he worked very hard for it, but still he lost the match. So this was the second sentence, he worked hard. So these were some of the conjunctions. There are many conjunctions in the English grammar, but we are going to learn about only a few. So let's see what are those. First is and now we'll see how to use them in our sentences. So first is and. We are all aware of this word and is used to show addition and is used when the statements are similar or equal. So it says and is used to show addition. Addition means not this addition, but the thing is actually same. So मतलब एक ही जैसे अगर बहुत सारी चीजें are using we are using similar type of things, मतलब same things in a sentence, then we use and. For example, if we say that some person say if we take this name Tina, okay, say if we are saying Tina went to a market and she bought, and then or Tina brought. So if we say these things, so she bought many fruits. So let's write the name of some fruits over here. So if we don't use conjunctions in a sentence, how do we uh, um, how do we say it? We'll say Tina bought apples, Tina bought mangoes, Tina bought oranges, Tina bought grapes. So we have to repeat everything again and again if we don't use the conjunctions, if we don't use the joining words. So how do we join these words? Tina bought apples, comma oranges, comma mangoes, and grapes. So because these are all fruits, we can use and in it. So because they are similar or equal. Similar because they are all, how are they same? They are same because they are all fruits. They are of same kind, and that's how we can use and. Let's see the examples, you'll be able to understand it clearly. I called my friend Sia and we played for an hour. So she called her friend Sia, and what did she do after that? They played for an hour. So it's happening because she called it. So she called Sia and they played for an hour, and that's how they are using this connecting word and. Because किसी वजह से नहीं हो रहा, there is no reason in it, simply she called and they played for the hour. So that's why and is used. जहाँ पे कुछ कंपैरिजन नहीं हो रहा है या ऑपोजिट थिंग्स नहीं हैपन हो रही है या कुछ कॉज नहीं हो रहा है. So that's how we use the word and. I shall go to the market and bring you toys. So they are going to the market, and because they are going to the market, they'll bring toys. So they are again using the word and. He grows watermelon and muskmelon because these two things they are being grown. So they are using and again. So I am Tim and I like pet animals. So instead of saying I am Tim and it's like if we simply say I am Tim, I like pet animals. So instead of using two sentences, they've joined these two sentences by and. So here is this word and. Anu went to the nearby market and bought vegetables. So she went to this market and bought vegetables. There is no reason, कुछ opposite नहीं happen हो रहा है. That's why we are using and. So we have all seen and we have all used and n number of times. So now we know and is a conjunction. And is the word that is used to join two sentences or two words that are similar, that are same, and that are equal. Let's see the next one. Next is or. We also have used it several times. We use or before an alternative or an option. Alternative is the second option. मतलब कुछ भी आपके पास एक option होता है उसका कुछ second option होता है then we use or. So if we have options available then we use or. In other word, it is used to present an alternative idea or item or idea. So it's used when we have alternative, if we have a second idea. Say if we have one idea, first idea is this. Okay, say if we have two ideas, first idea and the second idea, but we can use only one. And in that case, if we can use only one, we write or, and if we can use both, we write and. So if we want to use only one, if we have to use only one, we write or, and if we can use both or more than two, we use and. So let's see the examples. It says every day they play or they watch movies. So every day, now you can see these are the two. So every day, what do? They have these two options. First is they play, and the second is they watch movies. So if they are saying that every day they these are the two options, they can do either this or that. So that's why or is used because every day या तो वो खेलते हैं या movies देखते हैं. So they don't do anything else. Either it's one or two. Work hard or you will fail in the exam. So again the two options, if you don't work hard or you will fail. So these are the two options. अगर अच्छे से if you don't work hard you will fail the examination. So they are saying या तो मेहनत कर लो तो पास हो जाओगे. So these are the two options. वर्क हार्ड करेंगे तो पास हो जाएंगे, right? And if you don't work hard, you will fail. So these are the two options. उनको elaborate मतलब बड़ा करके नहीं लिखा, आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. फर्स्ट ऑप्शन है अगर वर्क हार्ड करोगे, इफ यू वर्क हार्ड यू विल पास, और second option है if you don't work hard you will fail. So in the sentence we are only using this work hard, first option, or you will fail in the examination. So that is how or is used when we have a second idea, but we can use only one idea out of those two or out of more than two. So when we can use only one idea, we use or. When we can use both idea or both things are similar or they are same, we use and. Let's see the next one. It says so. We use so to show result or consequence of something. So we use so, जो so joining word होता है, हम उसको तब use करते हैं when we have to show result. मतलब कुछ काम हुआ था और उसके result में कुछ और काम हो गया. और consequence same result का ही, और again जब हमारे पास दो choice होती है and they both mean the same, sometimes we use or in that case also. The meaning is same, right? So result or consequence of something. Example, Tim was very hungry so he ate all the cookies. मतलब कुछ result निकलता है. So when we use so, it shows result because Tim was very hungry, so he ate all the cookies. So ये result निकला क्योंकि वो बहुत ज्यादा भूखा था, वो बहुत he was very hungry. He ate all the cookies. This was a result because he was very hungry. He ate all the cookies. I wanted to study in I wanted to study in Delhi University, so I went to Delhi. So it says, because I wanted to study in Delhi, so I went to Delhi. This is the result because he wanted to, he or she wanted to study in Delhi University. What result did it came? He went to or she went to Delhi. I have done MBA, so I found a good job. So this is a simple sentence. I have done MBA, and because he or she has done MBA. So, what was the result? They found a good job. So, this is the result of it. He met his old friend at the restaurant, so they talked for a long time. So, this is a simple sentence, met a old friend at the restaurant. उसके बाद result क्या निकला जब दोस्त से मिले they talked for a long time. So this is the result that they talked for a long time after meeting his old friend at the restaurant. I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat any chicken. So for simple sentence, I am a vegetarian. Okay. And if we have to add something to it, we'll say so. And because he's a vegetarian or they are vegetarian, so they won't eat any chicken. Say this is the result because they are vegetarian, they won't eat any chicken or meat or anything else. She is honest, so everyone trusts her. Simple sentence, she is honest. Then we have to add another sentence to it and it says everyone trust her. So ये result है कि क्योंकि वो बहुत ज्यादा honest है सब उसको trust करते हैं. So result बता रहा है कि because she is very honest, because she is she never lies, everyone trust her. So tells the result of everything. Next, but is used to join statements. Statements here means sentences only. So, but is used to join statements that express opposite ideas. That is, but is used to present a contrast और exceptions in ideas. So but कब यूज होता है जब दो sentences हमें join करने हो लेकिन उनका जो idea हो मतलब उनका जो meaning हो दोनों का अलग अलग हो. They are different in meaning. They are opposite in meaning. Let's see the examples. I eat cake but I never eat biscuits. So I ate cake. I eat cake मतलब normal sentence है मैं केक खाती हूँ या खाता हूँ whatever it is. But I never eat. If we remove this but, let's say if we cut this but from this, it says first sentence is I eat cake. Second is I never eat biscuits. So first में है कि मैं केक खाता हूँ या खाती हूँ और सेकंड है कि मैं बिस्किट्स नहीं खाती हूँ. तो ऑपोजिट मीनिंग है ना. एक में वो बोल रहे हैं कि खाते हैं, सेकंड में बोल रहे हैं कि नहीं खाते हैं. तो ऑपोजिट मीनिंग है कि एक में है कि हाँ मैं खाता हूँ, सेकंड में हाँ नहीं मैं नहीं खाता. So these are the opposite meanings. First is the yes sentence जिसमें ऐसे आ रहा है कि this is a positive sentence. Second है negative sentence. So because they are negative, they are showing different meanings. एक में yes है, एक में no है. That's why we are using the connecting or the joining word but. Let's see the next sentence. Anisha goes to school, but Pari stays at home. So first sentence, Anisha goes to school. So first sentence is she goes to school and the second is Pari stays at home. So Anisha जो है वो स्कूल जाती है और परी घर पे रहती है. So दो opposite sentence हो गए, एक स्कूल जा रहा है, एक घर पे रह रहा है. And because these are giving different meanings, they are giving opposite meanings, इसलिए यहाँ पे but आया है ना. Opposite meaning दे रहे हैं, एक स्कूल जाता है, एक स्कूल नहीं जाता है. Next, Raman worked hard but he did not pass the exam. So again अगर हम इसका सीधा सेंटेंस होता तो क्या होता कि रमन ने ही वर्कड वेरी हार्ड. सो रमन ने बहुत मेहनत की. एंड if we see a simple sentence, it says Raman worked hard and because we work hard we pass the exam, right? he passed the exam. So if this would have been the sentence, then we have applied, because दोनों से similar meaning में जा रहे हैं ना, कि उसने काम किया और वो उसने एग्जाम पास कर लिया, then we would have added and to it, because similar meaning जा रहा है कि अच्छा उसने काम किया, positive thing है, और उसका एग्जाम पास हो गया, तो that's also similar meaning to it. But they are saying रमन वर्कड हार्ड बट ही डिड नॉट पास द एग्जाम. सो मतलब ये पॉजिटिव चीज है कि उसने काम किया, पर एग्जाम जो है वो पास नहीं कर पाया, ही डिडंट क्रैक द एग्जाम. सो ही डिड नॉट पास द एग्जाम, जो ऑपोजिट मीनिंग है. यहाँ पे नॉट वाली, नो वाली फील, नो वाला मीनिंग आ रहा है, और यहाँ पे यस वाला आ रहा है. So never, not, or if you simply see two different situation, कि एक में वो कहीं जा रहे हैं, एक में नहीं जा रहे हैं, एक में वो खा रहे हैं, दूसरे में नहीं खा रहे हैं, or they are doing different things. So then we apply but to it. So Raman worked hard. It is a yes thing, it is a positive thing, but he did not pass the exam. Not means different हो गया. So that's why we are adding but to it. I called Tom, but he wasn't at home. So Tom को phone मिलाया, but he wasn't. Again, जब भी एक sentence, if we see that one sentence is positive, okay, if we see that if we have to fill anywhere, one sentence is positive, मतलब उसमें ऐसा हो रहा है कि किसी ने कुछ काम किया है, and you see the second sentence, and second sentence has no or not or doesn't or don't, never. So you can simply apply, simply add but to it. Okay, but means opposite meanings. One is the you have done something, you have done something great, and the second would be you don't do that, you didn't do that. So that in that case, you can simply add but to it. So somebody called Tom, but he wasn't at home. So different things. Call Tom. उसको फोन किया था ताकि वो घर पर हो, but वो नहीं था. So that's why we, because they are expressing different meanings, opposite ideas, we have used but in it. And the next is because. We use because to provide reason for an action. हम because कब यूज करते हैं? जब हमें रीजन देना होता है, हमने अगर कुछ काम किया है उसका. When we give reason for an action, for anything that we have done, हम उसके लिए कोई reason देते हैं. In if you speak in the simple on the Hindi language, it would say हम किसी चीज का बहाना देते हैं. When we make excuse, when we provide reason for an action, we use because. Let's see the examples. I went to Delhi because I wanted to study English. So went to Delhi. Why? What was the reason? What was the reason to go to Delhi? The reason was I wanted to study English. So because the reason is being provided, we have written because. Because I wanted to learn English, I joined English school. So it's not that we cannot, write the conjunctions in the starting. We can use in the mid of the sentence or in the starting. If it makes sense, मतलब अगर उसका meaning वही निकल रहा है, then we can use it in the middle of the sentence, the two sentences, or we can, start our sentence, first sentence, from the conjunctions itself. So it says, because I wanted to learn English, I joined English school. So it uh, it could also be written as, I joined English school because I wanted to learn English. So again, giving reason that why did he join English school? He joined English school because he wanted to learn English. Next, I stayed home because it rained heavily. Stayed home. Why did he stay home? Reason behind was because it rained heavily. Reason. It was raining heavily, that's why he stayed home. Tim quit the job because he hated politics there. So Tim quit the job. So why did he quit, or why did he left the job? Because he hated politics there. I cannot go to school because I'm not well. I cannot go to school. Why cannot I? Why can't I go to school? I can't go to school because I'm not well. So these were the conjunctions that we have discussed. There are many conjunctions in the English grammar, as we have talked earlier, but in this chapter, or in this chapter, we are talking about only these conjunctions, which are and, or, so, but, and because. And what are conjunctions? Conjunctions are the joining words which join two or more words or phrases or sentences. So that's it for this topic.